yourself with politics. Man, they're so full of fucking shit. When you know we've been lied to ever since we were born. It's amazing that we've been getting fucked that long. Fuck yourself with the World Wide Web. Man, you could ride that sucker right from your bed. You may even meet a Tom, Dick, Jane, or a Billy. Then grab onto your modem and fuck yourself silly.
Nice. Hey, how's it going? Sunday. Matt's here. And, hey, I'm already going to get in trouble with Mr. Holster, so he can stick this right up Jack's ass. Right off the bat, I've been sitting on this for 2 days because you haven't been here.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
See who it's for?
No. Oh.
Matt, Brew Reviewer.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea who sent this. I didn't want to open it because do you need something or? That shit is made by NASA. I'm just telling you.
This plastic?
Yeah. Oh, you could have used the knife
I was thinking about that.
The knife that Joey didn't get. Hey, look at this badass, Joey.
For a minute, I was thinking it might have been a tampon or something.
Look at the backbone on that.
I have no fucking clue what the hell this is.
Oh, somebody sent me a yarmulke.
Oh!
Somebody.
Shalom. Thank you for your purchase. Look forward to your feedback.
Okay, that's fine. It's even got the little. I see. I'm being that I'm not Jewish or anything. How are you supposed to clip this thing if you're?
You know, I'm glad mine does not say Trump on it. I think I got some Asian stuff on mine.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got the head for it. You know.
There's no way it's gonna stay.
Oh yeah, it'll stay there. I already feel like a suction cup just right there on my head.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm going to put in the title. Probably, I mean, it's not like I encourage people to come over and watch these train wrecks, but I decided that it was time, and I wanted to share this with Matt. This is the last bottle that I have of Vampire Slayer. I did properly, Joey. I moved all of the box fans from the foot of the stairs so Matt doesn't fall down.
Yeah, I'll be
like you did.
I'll be good.
Yeah,
I'll be good.
But then again, in Joey's defense, we had a bunch of whiskey, a bunch of beers, and then I think this was the third 10% beer that we had as a review. It's the only thing I'm going to say. And then the little bitch actually mumbles something about talking to his lawyer. I'm like, fuck him. So this is from Clown Shoes. There was a small company that, as far as I could tell, didn't have a claim, but they threatened to sue them for using Vampire Slayer. So Clown Shoes changed this to the Undead, and I don't even know if they're even making it. I do have one bottle of the Undead left, which would be a little fresher than this one. This particular bottle is from 2013, 8/23 of 2013. The bottle cap, if you look at it like that, looks like a set of clown shoes, and like that, it looks like a fallopian tube.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Oh, and I figured out what the problem with this was.
Yeah.
When you push down, it hits the lower ridge. So if you just, I
told you there was something we were missing.
It's a safety feature, evidently. So let's do this one up proper. By the way,
you're 2 feet away.
Yesterday I hit it. You weren't here. That's what happened.
I think I'm good with my 1-and-1 streak.
Guessed first.
100%. Oh, really? You poured me first? Jeez. So kind of you.
This stuff is like
it's a little. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but it's looking a little dark.
The light doesn't penetrate this, so I'm not even gonna.
Ooh, I just saw some chunkiness floating around in there. Do you see that? Look at that. Right there. There's some chunks. I don't know what that is, but there's some straight up chunks in there. Oh man, it smells drinkable.
This stuff isn't this.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers, because in a moment you're not going to be happy with me.
I don't know, Eric. It'll probably take a lot. You always do me good.
Well, you know, I know you've been on the hunt for a good 1911.
Yep.
Actually, there's been a couple things you've been thinking about for your first handgun purchase.
Well, no, I've already had one. It wouldn't be my first, but I mean, it'd be.
Well, carry. You want to carry. You want a carry gun.
Somewhere down the road. I gotta get my permit yet. I'm really lazy on that aspect.
Here's a for instance. Now I know you have shot this, and smile money. You have shot this.
Yep.
So
I was watching a couple of your videos the other day, and I actually saw us going up to my dad's and taking out some rounds. I saw that in a few videos.
I can't remember. I think I've used up everything from our range trip out there.
Yeah.
So you're talking about triggers.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to honestly critique the 1911, is in a high stress scenario like defending your life, is it too soft?
It can never be too soft.
I'm just saying, I'd just throw that out there. I mean,
if you were to drop it and it goes off, then I'd consider it maybe being too soft.
No, I've got a couple things in my arsenal that I have not shown you, and you have not shot, but when we go out, I will. Again, smile money. In the price point of one of the pistols that you have been looking at, this would be achievable for you. The 7 to 770.
Well, shit, I could go up to 1,000.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I could go more. It's just that's
for
my first one.
Well, the other day I was up at my FFL picking something up that I'm going to show you in a moment, and the one that I picked up was in my hands $768, and the one that Bill showed me was a brand new Dan Wesson, and that one was $1,200. And my FFL literally said, to be honest, I'd rather have yours than this one. First of all, they both look the same, they both feel the same, they both had very similar feeling triggers, but you're going to pay for the name Dan Wesson. So this was one of the guns. This is the Commander, so it's a shorter slide.
Yep.
But I thought you might like the Ruger in the 5-inch.
Yeah.
But what's an inch? That's what she said.
That's exactly what she said.
No, the other day I
do like the dot sight below it.
The other day I picked this up, and I thought you might be interested in taking a look at this.
Yeah. You can kiss my fucking salty nuts. Pretty sure I showed you this.
Yeah, you might have. That's the.
It feels nice.
That's the Desert Eagle.
Yep.
In my defense, I realize, if anything happens these days, I sold one of my 22 rifles in my Mossberg.
Well, you better be putting me on your fucking will now. That's all I gotta say.
I did not show this to the boys yesterday, just in case you watched this. This is the stainless steel, offering from Desert Eagle. On this side, you can see that it's made in Israel, and over here, just about a 2.5 hour drive from there.
Yep. That's where their plant is at, or their company is at.
My question is do you? I don't know the answer to this. Did they get this gun in just like this, or did they get it in parts and put it together?
See, that's what I'm not sure, because I did a lot of research on that pistol, actually, because that's pretty much the fucking top one I'm looking at buying. I do know that they get it manufactured in Israel, obviously. I don't know what parts, if it's just machined there, or if the whole thing is made there and shipped back.
Now, very, very, very unique to this particular firearm is, if you notice the front serrations, every 1911 I have ever owned, and every 1911 that I presently own, you have your frame, and then the serrations are cut into the existing frame. This one, the serration area is actually an extra ridge of material that is serrated in.
So it's like sticking out.
Yeah, there is.
Instead of getting cut in, they're thicker metal, so it's sticking out.
There is a distinctive ridge right here, and when I opened up the box, because you really couldn't see that in the picture. When I opened up the box up at Bill's, I was like going, oh, I'm not sure about that. That might be one of those things where when the gun fires, I've had some shitty grips on 1911s, and the firing, and even the one that I originally had on my Mossberg, you would get into that little ridge, and when it went off, it was like, oh, that area started to get a little tender. Now, I haven't shot this yet, because I figured if I did, I'd want to do it with him just to tease him even more. It does not grab your finger at all, and if anything, this is one of the most positive feeling 1911s that I have had in my hand. The only one that has a more sure grip is this, and this simply has a Hogue finger groove adapter on it that is captured by the lock grips. So that's not, I mean, that's like cheating. If you took this off of here, this thing, the Ruger, there's zero. There's no, there's nothing of any kind in here. Where everything else I have, there's at least some ridges cut into it. The Ruger is completely smooth on the front, and that's probably why Ed put this on here, and I left it as Ed had it. It's got the, I think this is a Wilson Combat magwell, and the Hogue finger groove adapter, or whatever the hell they call it. But this personally is, well, when it comes to a 1911, it's just hard to beat the 1911. I actually carried my Kimber for years. Big Jeff will tell you there's nothing wrong with a 1911, and this one kind of got the stakes brought up because, go ahead, laugh all you want. The sights that are on here are from a company called Heine Specialties, and they have a Trijicon front and a Trijicon back.
I like the fact that you got a dot right there.
They call it the straight eights,
yeah,
and or snowman style.
Yep.
And it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. If Big Jeff was here, he'd tell you that when you do like ISPA competition shooting, the shit is to have a white front dot and a blacked out back bar, and this kind of gives you both.
You know, when I was looking at this online,
yours have serration lines.
Yeah, that's what I read about those to help reduce glare, but I did not see or hear anything about the white dots. I thought it was all black, just serrated, to be honest. So that is something I learned. I'm getting a little bit more knowledge with this.
But again, as you see from the cut, if you end up getting one of those,
well, I already am. How much you want for this? I'll give you $200 less than what you paid for, just because you're being an asshole. I thought you wanted to help boost your credit. I thought you're looking at a new camera, you're looking at new computers, and then you go and blow your money on my gun that I want?
Let's just say that I sort of had an ulterior motive here.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do a review on this.
Just keep it for yourself, because I want to piss all over your motive.
And I want to shoot it, but you know that one item that you own that you were talking about bartering? We might be talking. No, there's a little wiggle room. I might be willing to, throw in some ammo or something because I know.
Fuck ammo, I can get ammo. The only thing I think that you could do to this gun to make it any better is fucking the sight. Put a little green glow sight on there.
Oh, you want to do fiber optic?
Yeah.
Well, you've shot the Rock Islands.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I just like them. I think they're so much easier to see through.
Oh, I won't argue with you. My personal favorite is this guy.
Yeah, well, otherwise, no. This, you know what? This looks. It looked good online. All right, and that's one reason it really stood out to me. I heard a lot of good reviews on it, but seeing this thing in person and having it in my hands, it feels and looks so much sexier than I seen online. I mean, this thing is just, it is badass.
You showed me that, and that turned into I've got to have it kind of thing, but as you can see, I already have a few.
You've got fucking
I figured we'd be bartering.
Pistols.
Now, don't aim at the camera. Pretend this is sunlight, and aim this like you're going to shoot it, and see what happens with that front fiber optic.
Oh yeah, I see.
That is not only fiber optic, that's also that's got tritium in it, so it glows at night.
Yeah, that's like a kind of sight that I would like to have for whatever pistol I have.
Well, if you want, build. If you want, I mean, I can find out what Bill would charge to do something like that on a 1911. If I bring it up there, I know it's going to be a little bit better. The problem is you have to expect that it would take about 6 years, and
for him to do your work.
It's like, Jesus, he still has an HK 9mm pistol of mine. I think he's had it for 2 years now. The reason that he has it is, believe it or not, and this isn't going to sound like Eric talking. The trigger is, I think the trigger is so worn out on it that it's nearly full auto.
That's pretty badass, though.
Yeah, no, I won't argue about that.
You need to get yourself a nice drum clip for it. Wow. You really are a piece of work.
Okay. Oh, shit, I never...
Loaded your stuff up?
I never prepared us for comments. Oh, you know what I'm all out of?
What's that?
This is bad news. I'm all out of Two Hearted Ale Club beer.
Did I not just say, I'll give you some money if you want to pick some stuff up when you came and help me get my car started?
Yeah, well, you know...
Oh, man. Oh. This trigger is so ridiculous, too.
I lied, we can split one.
This trigger is seriously so ridiculous. This almost feels like it's too light. I know you're complaining. I say you can't be too light, but that's light. That is a light trigger.
3 pounds.
You tested it?
Oh, yeah. And honestly, it has nothing on this guy. I mean, the reset on the Kimber is about the same, but yeah, they're all about the same. Just right up to that wall. Break the little glass vial.
It don't feel like no glass vial, let me tell you.
Look at the reset on this thing, though. It's awesome. I can't wait to shoot. I can't wait to shoot my Desert Eagle.
So this back then is different. I mean, it still sticks out, but the back is an actual whole separate piece that is a different color as well. I never noticed that online.
They might have somebody else make it for them.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, if you end up owning that, at least yours is steel.
It's not going to be...
You know what this was? $1,500. You know what this was?
Aluminum.
Plastic. I actually put one in here that was originally in a Springfield Armory. Fuck. $1,500 gun, and your mainspring housing is plastic. First was Aunt Keck.
That is sweet.
Oh, let me back up. Let's see. Aunt Keck, something about bad farts. And Gunwild said, damn, I missed the Two-Hearted Ale Club, or is Matt there?
That was from yesterday?
That was the tail end. They missed it. Now, first on Larry's latest was Aunt Keck back on the podium. Smart Money was second. I don't know how many comments there are, but we've already gone too long. Johnny Three Prongs was third.
Fu Master Chew. Chow meow.
I don't know. Fu Master Chew's obviously doing drugs. Lunatic Dad! Sorry I missed you, bro. Lunatic Dad's really a great guy. I'm even going to give him a thumbs up. Jolson, top 10 bitches. That's more
could have
like
been 5.
four,
Top 5.
6. Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots.
Jeez, they're trying to get us started early, ain't they?
Well, Tardisius did say you can never have enough cowbell, and he sent me the cowbell, so.
You know, every time I come over, I swear you got more monkey's ass.
One shot. I had one shot yesterday. Tardisia, or several people, not Tardisius, I'm sorry. Several people called me out, but I threw one in there for the Crazy Scotsman because he said, hashtag be like Ed. That was it.
Gosh, you'll fucking be a sucker for anything. All they gotta do is say hashtag be like Ed and you'll do anything.
Don't tell him that.
Well, you just did. I'm just...
And Keck, what the fuck was that? I don't know. Jolson, now that is a brew babe booty good enough to put my to be my next ex-girlfriend. Yesterday's was okay. You're already prepared?
Yeah, you said shots and bell, you know, so I got the bell, I got the shots.
Well,
You already told me you're out of the Two-Hearted Club, so fuck, why not make it the Monkey Butt Club?
no, I got one for us to split, so we can officially be in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what else I was looking at, though? I mean, do the girls really need all that?
I don't know if anybody would, well, let somebody
They
watch
wouldn't mind the
this.
Tanqueray.
Now, in my defense, I bought all that. So nobody can frickin' bitch about it. But here's the funny thing. They had a sale yesterday over at Keyport.
Yeah?
This was $1 more than this bottle. The Stalechnia in this size was $1 more than this one. This one was $1 less than the 1800 in the small bottle.
Nice. They had a good deal.
Yeah, it was $32 for both, for this and this.
I remember when I was in high school. I'm serious. I never used to like. I never partied really because I got drunk one time off Sunny Hill whiskey. I believe I talked about it one time.
Joey.
But my friend brought that, and I mixed up some Sprite and vodka and chugged the hell out of it before school. We got there like an hour early.
Before school.
Yeah, well, you know, he's like, hey, meet me in the parking lot, you know, so that little smoke spot, you know, we're going having our smokes. Next thing you know, we polish off this bottle of vodka. I was so fucked up. I'm sitting here hiding in class behind a newspaper, and I'm dying laughing. I won't forget that day. How the teachers could be so stupid. I'm sitting here dying laughing. Matt, what's so funny? Was something wrong? No, this fucking newspaper's hilarious. What's so funny on it? I look at it. It's like the obituaries I'm looking at. It's like there's nothing funny about it.
You morbid
They're
son
sitting
of
right
a
next to me.
bitch.
It's like, you don't smell this fucking vodka that I just chugged? I don't know. You got too many toys. You know, I'm going to have to start taking some of these toys off your hands, to be honest.
You know, I think the Kimber has the best trigger of the bunch, and I think this has the best reset of the bunch, to be honest.
Doesn't feel like it moves back at all.
Now, this has, you come up to the wall, and there's one little spot of chunkiness and it fires that neither of these have, but there's a difference. This has no rounds through it. This has maybe 20 to 30,000 rounds through it. I bought this gun before. I bought this gun as old as Samantha.
Wow.
So, and this one I shoot as much as I possibly can because I know that's the way Ed would have wanted it, and Ed used it before he gave it to me. So I think if you get some time through this.
The funny thing was, this was another one I was looking at. Was the Ruger.
Well, that's what I recommended for you. But when you showed me this, I was like, oh my god, right out of the box, you're getting G10, you're getting the big beaver tail.
There's so much on there right from the box that if you want to customize any 1911, they've got most of the upgrades already on it.
Yeah, this is definitely this was definitely a gun that I had. I figured I'd just get rid of a couple things that I haven't been using. But like I said, that item that I talked to you about, we might. You got something in your eye, Matt?
I do. I think there are a couple tears I'm wiping away.
Well, if you want to let that other item go, Okay, and Keck, as Google. Is that supposed to be ask Google to play I'm Irish by the Clintons?
That don't sound like a good one.
I'll think about it. Multi-Gunman, what the fuck? How did I get here? Well, Multi-Gunman, here's my guess. You had 3 shots of whiskey. Then you had 5 more shots of whiskey. Then you decided to try on your wife's underwear and high heel pumps. You by accidentally ended up in your front yard. Then you found something that had internet access, and here you go.
It's a hell of a trip.
Aunt Keck, well, look at Europe. They have a numerous party system, and they're all kinds of fucked. Okay, so I posed this question. Me and Greg were sort of arguing the other day. He thinks the two-party system is completely fucked and it's the root of all of our problems. And initially I want to just fuck you, our founding fathers, blah, blah, blah. But my question, since they couldn't answer me out loud, but they are answering me over here, is yes or no, do you agree with this slightly, even though you're closer to a millennial and eventually you'll grow up and understand what the rest of us see?
You know what? I'm not going to take offense. I'm not.
Do you think the two-party system is actually hurting more because if I'm a Republican and you're a Democrat, and I come up with something that if you were to actually sit down in the dark with your shot of scotch or whatever you're drinking and go, Eric's actually got a good idea, but fuck him because he's a Republican. I have to go against it because he is a Republican. If we had a one-party system, and I realize that
No, I think that, honestly, if it was a good idea, I think that they would be for it, but that what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to say, how can we tailor this to make it work for us? Now, there was something on the news that I'll bring up, because it kind of correlates to this in my opinion. Did you see anything about abolish the billionaires?
taxing them to... That Cortez wants to tax the fuck out of them.
Fuck! If we got rid of the billionaires and the people in power, who do you think runs the government? You think the government runs them? No, it's the fucking people paying them to do what they want.
Well, let me say this.
It's all about money.
I don't think if you are, let's say Matt comes up with the next greatest fucking thing. And Bezos and what's his name from Tesla and X rockets and all that shit. You come up with a great idea and everybody's beating down your door. And today, me and you are working shit jobs for assholes that don't care about us. And tomorrow, you can buy whatever the fuck you want. How would you feel if all of a sudden you were being zeroed out and punished because you worked your ass off and you had something that worked out.
I don't have a problem with people being rich, but when you have ridiculous amount of money where you can't spend the shit, I mean, think about how much taxes we're paying in compared to how much taxes they're paying in. It's just not even fair.
You know what? Now I know like people like Smile Money are just like going, Matt. But there is some truth to it at a certain point in time. Well, first of all, anybody that truly knows me and Christine, we always talk about what if we got the, say, $600 million.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you, everybody that I consider my friend or my family, I personally, as long as my children are set up, and my grandchildren or whatever is around when I finally off it, my goal would honestly be to die with zero in my bank account.
Dude, I'd be saying, fucking Eric, I bought a lake. Me and you are building our own fucking houses.
Oh, well, Guntown.
Whatever, man.
You haven't been around for that conversation?
We're gonna have a gun range. I actually thought a few things. We'd have our own bar. It'd be a town. We'd have a bar, and then our shop that we'd work in. I already got a good idea for a shop, too. Be easy indoor work.
See, let's just say that I've got somebody that maybe I don't consider them part of my family, but I still want to see them succeed. I would make sure that, I don't know, just for the sake of argument, fuck, my eye is burning all of a sudden. Let's just say for the sake of argument, I don't mean to pick on them, because it's not truly how I feel, but I'm just using Mike next door.
Yeah.
Let's just say that Mike's a good guy, but Mike isn't the kind of guy you're going to give $100 million to. I would give Mike enough money that he is set for the rest of his life if he didn't piss it away.
I'd fucking give him enough money to say, fix your house, fucking pay it off.
When I moved in here, you know what I heard the day we were carrying in boxes? I'm going to get this thing recited, and there's a new roof going on here this summer. How long have I been here?
I'd probably give him, I'd probably give him enough money to fix up that house so it would look pristine. And then I'd give him enough money to go buy a fucking working vehicle.
See, again, Christine said, do not sell Mike our Blazer.
I know.
Because
I was there. You talked to me about this. Like
I talked to him about it.
Yeah. Well, this was right when you were selling it. I remember. But you know what? It still probably was better than what he had. So, did you really do him wrong? I mean, it still runs for him. It still runs for him.
Well, no. I mean, anything's got preventive maintenance. I'm sorry if you own something that has more than 100,000 miles on it.
I think he did a good job getting that vehicle. I mean, it's a pain because you're his neighbor and you got to hear about the shit. But
between me and you, though,
realistically, that was a good vehicle for him.
Between me and you, when I sold it to Mike, it had 85,000 miles on it, and I had an offer for $3,000.
Yeah.
Corey's aunt owned one, wanted another one. Corey showed her pictures of it, and she said, tell Eric I will give him $3,000 for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I sold that to Mike for?
$1,200.
$1,000.
Yeah.
So I don't feel bad. So
no, that's what I'm saying.
When I hear that his fucking cunt of a soon-to-be ex-wife is like, you should have never bought it. You should go fuck yourself.
Well, right now she probably is.
I'll leave this completely up to you.
Okay.
Because I know it's not a great thing, but I just personally want to go on record in saying this is to Lloyd.
Thanks.
Great guy.
That's a sad day. Sad day.
Well, here, you can have this one and I'll take this one.
It's not that sad. I'm still going to try to get to work tomorrow.
Here, just in case, though.
Oof.
But I just want to say right now,
Yeah.
this should probably be it. because I remember the last time we were in this situation, and I was driving to work wondering if I got pulled over, how that would turn out for me. And when I found out you were at work 2 hours before me, I first of all, I was very happy to know that you made it to work. That was the picture that was up there.
Yeah.
That's not actually that long ago.
Oh, that's quite a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't change.
No.
He just, I bet you 2 weeks ago, he could have still kicked my ass.
You know what's funny? We sat around today, right when I got back after my car. Since we sat around, they were all sitting around and they were talking about pictures for the funeral. Where do you think those pictures are coming from?
You?
All of them from me. Well, because I'd always go out fishing with them, or I got all the pictures on my phone because no one else seems to take pictures.
Like I said, my fondest memory. First of all, if I got paid for every time I saw him moseying around, two scenarios. Out in the front yard, killing dandelions,
Yep.
And in the backyard with the was it the wrist rocket or BB gun?
Oh, the wrist
rocket.
Fucking hitting cans.
I remember hearing thwack, ting, thwack, ting.
We used to go camping and that's all we do. He'll oh, well, he's dead now, so it don't matter. But we'd go out fishing, and he'd take one of those fishing with a bunch of taconite pellets. He'd fucking see birds or anything on the lake, or like even loons, and he'd fucking shoot at them. I'm like, Grandpa, that's the fucking state bird. You're gonna get in trouble. He's like, oh, I wasn't shooting them, just getting close to scare him.
getting close to scaring
what the fuck?
them.
You try telling that to the DNR.
Well, I dedicate this brew review to Lloyd.
Cheers to that.
How old was he?
87 or 88. I want to say just turned 88, but could have been 87.
If either one of us make it that long. What's that famous saying? If I would have realized I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself up to this point in time. Nope. For me, I've got three things when I think of your grandfather that will never go away. The day with the tree.
Yeah, I was going to say already. That's crossing my mind.
I'd be mowing my lawn, and I'd look over, and he's got his little dandelion killer, and I'd look over, and he'd be like, just a little,
yeah.
not a lot, but just a little bit of that.
Got a little hunch.
You could always tell when he was out in the yard, and he'd be out there, and then I'd go in the backyard and cooking up on the grill or whatever, and look over, and it's like, thwack, ting.
He has that fence, and he set up a carpet sheet, a sheet of carpet, and then hang pop cans. It's like, Grandpa, what the fuck do you do if you go over the fence, because it's only this high? The neighbor's house and all the windows are right there. It's like, Jesus Christ, Grandpa. Oh, I loved him.
He was in that age, though, it's like,
fuck it.
Fuck it. Aunt Keck, hey, did you see the military helicopter drill in L.A. the other day?
No, we're not from L.A.
No, I did not. Is that something I could Google? I mean, I'll give it a try. Aunt Keck, I am Negan. Gunwild, top 20. Poco Loco, I like it in my ass. Oh, wait a second, that's not what he said. Tonight's brew must be a favorite over at the Blue Oyster Bar.
Hey, you know what? I've been to that bar.
We actually have one.
Do we? We used to a long time ago. I think that closed.
Oh, maybe it is.
But I went to that one, and I went down to the one in the cities, too. They got a Blue Oyster Bar down there, too.
And Keck, more cowbell for Joey Cuz. Why would we do that?
We already gave you cowbell today.
Fuck Joey. And Keck, I have the 5946, carried it for 20 years, and love it. Yep, I got the 5906 on my side. And Keck, more cowbell for Matt joining YouTube. Oh, and hey, by the way, did I got you on eBomy, did I, oh yeah. You got 10 subs.
You got me on what? Oh, shit me timbers.
For both my channels. I think I got you for both my channels. Like, I couldn't do this from my phone.
Man Cave Matt Brat? You putz.
What?
I'm just laughing. You call me the brat. And you go out and get my shit.
You didn't make this?
No.
Somebody did.
I know who did.
I didn't.
It wasn't me.
Okay. Well,
Wait, that was a picture of me, isn't it?
well yeah.
God damn, I'm ugly.
You're standing right here.
Fuck. Maybe we drink too much. Maybe I did put it up when we were drunk. No, I don't know how to use YouTube.
Then somebody, one of these fuckers, started a channel.
I bet they did.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't me.
You know, I don't know if I believe a damn thing anymore. You're going out and buying my shit behind my back.
If it turns out it was me, this is yours for free.
Deal. I'm just going to have to talk to everyone I know on your page.
No one's going to admit to it now. Someone's going to come up with
Bullshit.
some fucking...
Next brew review there.
I bet it was the fucking Russians. No, I thought it was you.
No, I never call myself a brat. Maybe a whippersnapper, but not a brat.
Cowbell hurts my ears. That's what you supposedly said.
Oh, it might have the one day I dung it right above me.
Okay, well that's interesting. I'm like, I was like, oh, I see Matt's and okay.
Aunt Keck. It had to have been Aunt Keck. Whiskey for Matt joining the YouTube.
Aunt Keck, hell yeah, last comment in the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Oops. Poco Loco, damn it, Smile Money. Instead of watching this, I've spent the last 30 minutes searching for more pics of the topless YouTubers you posted on
Snowflake Melter.
I think the last person that needs to be looking for nudity is Poco Loco. If you've seen any of his videos, I would recommend that you drop acid, eat a mushroom, or smoke like you've never smoked before, then watch some of Poco's shit. Seriously.
I did actually go onto your YouTube channel the other day and subscribe, so now I looked into a few of the other, well, I've watched a few of your videos and I looked at some of the subscribers, so now I'm seeing some of these guys and their shows, and I'm like, I don't know if I got time to watch all this shit.
But
There's a lot out
if you
there.
subscribe to my channel, that means you're on YouTube.
Well, I am on YouTube.
It's not this though?
There's no way I'd fucking name myself Man Cave Matt Brat.
Okay. What the fuck? Stalker Steve, 10th, I guess. This is what it takes. 10th? Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, someone's really... See, I'm not putting that stuff up there.
Poco Loco, adding a line to the bottle is some 60s shit. I was waiting for Eric to put water or cheaper booze back in the bottle, laugh out loud.
Yep, same here.
Man Cave Matt says...
He promised he would only drink it together. I feel so used.
Yeah, that doesn't actually sound like you.
Oh, kind of. After I laugh and say I don't give a shit. Oh, it's more like, you fucker. You used me.
Well, if someone's getting notified. I don't hear your phone dinging.
No. Ding.
Poco Loco, last winter, I just poured ethanol and methanol on my driveway and then lit a match.
You know what? I'm kind of wondering. That might be a damn good way to get rid of some of this snow around here.
Can't hurt.
Well, think about how much snow you put in your snowblower. Fuck, just pour a little bit on the...
Did you see what I did the other day? I went... the first day I went corner to corner, but actually the bitch on the end that's got the peace sign in her window, fuck her the second time. I went to the corner and up. The snowplow went by. Jesus Christ! I actually watched the side of my snowblower slapping as the ice went through it. Holy fuck. And then guess what happened to me? Eric's reward for being a good fucking neighbor. I was a block away with my snowblower.
And then it broke. Or
No.
stopped working.
Ran out of gas. I walked back, put the gas can in the truck, drove through the alley, around the corner, filled the fucking thing up, put it back in the truck, drove back to my parking spot, walked back to the snowblower. Like, son of a bitch.
Did you see they snowblowed like half the alley down there on that other side?
Some guy did, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But I was happy because I was able to get out that morning.
Well, yesterday I decided to be a nice guy. The problem is with your fucking snow blowing, you have to throw it in front of the snowblower and then toss it between you and Michelle's garages.
Do you want a little secret?
Huh?
You want to know how I do it?
Yeah, where do you throw it?
Right on the fucking alley. Well, hey, the plow's coming by. Fuck it.
The plow had already been by twice.
Oh, yeah, then you're fucked. Then I don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
In the alley.
Well,
I just spread it out. Just keep moving it back and forth a little bit, you know. Just throw thin little layers out there.
fucking 75 kept looking at me like I was going to come down there and remove all the snow for her. Well, you want to toss my salad? Think about it.
Whoa. I didn't know you were into that shit.
Well, that's,
Keep that to yourself, buckaroo.
when it comes to Kathy, anything that keeps her face out of visual range, I tell you, well, let's see. She is exactly 10 years older than me. Now, I know you're not going to admit to this because you're younger than me. She has an incredible body for a 60-year-old woman.
Which one's Kathy that you're talking about?
Right, if you walk out of your spot and look at the house, Mrs. Soros.
Oh, the daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll fuck it. Yeah,
Oh,
shit, if I was even 10 years older, I'd probably hammer that.
But if
She's crazy as hell.
if you try to look that woman in the eyes, I don't know if I could maintain an erection. Do you know the end scene in the movie The Shining, when Jack Nicholson is dead and frozen out in the maze, and he's got this look? And he's dead.
No.
I actually drove through the alley once, and Kathy was
You
sitting
saw
in the
that?
backyard with the exact same look. I rolled down the window, and I'm like, "Hey, Kathy," and she never changed the facial expression, and it was like almost one of those comical moments where as the window's going up, I'm.
She
She has an alcohol problem.
more than that.
I came home one time. She was cascaded down the stairs, and I'm like, I thought she was dead. I honestly, legitimately thought she was dead. I'm like, Kathy, and she's like, ah. I'm like, holy fuck, are you okay? And she's like, yeah.
You've never heard her at 2, 3 in the morning, have you?
Not at 2 or 3 in the morning, but she's been hauled away at least 3 times since I've been here by the police.
Yeah.
And, Mom, don't do this to me.
Yeah, that's because she's yelling at 2, 3 in the morning, bloody fucking murder. My window faces the goddamn house. Mom! Mom! It's like a fucking listening to a dog just cry outside because it's freezing. That's her in her mom's house.
So if Kathy's 60, her mom,
It's gotta be like 80.
unless
90.
her mom's at least, yeah, it has to be at least 80. I mean, back in that time, you didn't get knocked up as a 15-year-old.
No. That's what I'm saying, 80, 90.
But god damn it, if you run across her at the grocery store and you're behind her, you're
She's
going,
a butterface.
oof.
She's a butterface.
But when she turns, she's a lights out woman for sure. Matt Davis, man, a little bit of snow and there is no bread on the shelves, no eggs, no butter. It's crazy damn. Seattle transplant libtards all think it's the apocalypse. Oh yeah, what the fuck was that all about? Or almost fell out of my chair. Again, this shit happened yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, maybe Bearded CB says something. December 2006 had a snowstorm covering Bay Area in 3 inches. Fuck, around here. 3 inches is like a dusting. We had to drive from the base in Everett Clear to Burlington. people were abandoning their cars on the side of the interstate, I was still driving 45 to 50 in front-wheel drive base model Lancer. Laugh out loud. Fun times. See, there is a world of difference. If a Lily...
Fuck, we got a foot of snow and I'm still driving. I'm plowing because my car's only 6 inches off the ground.
Thursday, after we had that snow, this is in Superior. I'm over by the kitchen where our project house is right now.
Yeah.
And I went around the block here, then the block there, then the block there to try to help anybody that lived there. Every single time I got to the end of the block, the lights went out on my truck because the snowdrift was higher than my bug deflector. And it was like roughly, 4 feet by about 10 or 12 feet. And I just gave it the gas, and I was just like, here's the problem. I'm in no man's territory. I'm not exactly sure where the turn is to turn into the alley, but I'm hoping that when...
Hope for the best, and you get
hoping
the gas.
for the best and stay on the gas. Yeah, we're talking 4 feet of snow.
Oh, my car barely got out the other morning. I'm serious. Like, I thought I was going to wake you guys up, at least a couple neighbors, because I had to go back and forth. I would say about 5 times. The 5th time I finally got through. It was a good thing that I snowblowed like so far, plus you did the neighbors, so I had like good 3 fucking cars where I could go. But you just hear me freaking winding up.
Well, there's a little bit of a difference. I think the top of your car is the same level as the door handle of my truck.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. My car's only 6 inches off the ground, if that.
Matt Davis says, yep. Joey Cuz, wow, less than 2 minutes to taste and drink that beer. Are you trying to kill Mr. Holster? Yeah, the beer review was like 2 minutes and I was like out.
Really?
But then I came back. I drank some more, like 3 or more. Terdicius, I have a semi-collectible cowbell. Joey Cuz, that must be one hell of a big nipple for a pasty that big. Joey, haha, you said cock it. Joey, I hate when my cocking mechanism brushes the rim. Hey Joey, did you see that knife that oh, never mind. Brad, I see that lemon drop pound cake on the big screen.
You talking about this one that he missed out on?
Yeah, that one. I'd show you the one that he paid for, but I gave it to Bearded
This actually is pretty nice. I do like this knife. Really reminds me a lot of my hunting knife. Same sheath.
Oh, you're good to go. Just that first one.
I think the metal's a little thicker on the handle part, but... Ooh, we even got a little picture of a bison there.
Bearded
Fancy.
Bearded CB, brew and intro babes looking good. Bearded CB, good way to impress Mr. Holster. Bearded CB, that pini pasta MRE is probably one of my favorite ones, actually edible. The little packets are the extra condiment packs. Each has a little thing of toilet paper. Vila, shit hit the fan scenario. Oh my god. If toilet paper fits in one of those little packets, I guarantee you it's not going to work.
What? What little package are you talking about?
I already got it all packed away, but he sent me an entire meal, the MREs, ready-to-eat meals.
Yep.
And there's like these little sealed packets, and there's pepper and salt and a wet nap, and evidently one of the little things that's about this big and about that thick is toilet paper. I'm not exactly sure a scenario where that does it for me. I mean, maybe after 27 wipes, I could just take that whole thing and shove it up my ass. Bearded CB. Oh, one thing to keep in mind on beers, I sent there, or is there, only 80 cents a piece. Wanted to wait till slightly warmer weather before I sent pricier local stuff. 80-cent beers.
You know what? I used to get hams for like $10 a 30-pack.
Actually, you're probably too much younger than me, but I used to buy this stuff called Huber Bock bottles. 24 bottles for $6. And it was actually not a bad beer.
My dad used to drink that cheap-ass Black Cat shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Black Cat.
The Black Cat or Black Lightning or something like that. Let me just tell you, it had to have been the cheap of the cheap.
Was it like a traditional beer, or was it a darker beer?
No, it was a
Just a
cheap-ass...
just a domestic.
Yeah. Kind
Bearded,
of like the hams.
Bearded CB, case of Zima, not too zeet. Yeah, I don't have that out here, but Christine, we bought Zima. They had a limited release of it. 80s, that's the theme of the party next weekend. So I've got, yeah, Zima. Wade, are you wearing your French maid costume at the girls' party? I might wear my camel kilt.
You know, I don't think my shirt's going to come in time for you, but you could be one of the ladies.
I don't. Jolson, I have been trying to find this one for your Fruity Pebble. Fruit Loop drinking ass. Laugh out loud. Well, I did find it. And actually, it was pretty good.
What was that?
It was from Bell's, and it was a fairly tart, fruity beer. I got one if you want to try it.
What's it called? Was it that Moon one or whatever?
It was Larry's latest Fruit Fight. Bearded CB, well, my wife just leaned over, saw the brew babe and your hat, asked who it was I was listening to, and her response was, disgusting human being, Eric. What? He has a Trump hat and a naked girl in the background. Yeah, she is not happy with me, especially after I told her that what your shirt said. Yep, I'm in the doghouse, but oh well. Your wife has a problem with a Trump hat? No comment. Bearded CB. And on a note of politics, yeah, bipartisanship is pretty much non-existent these days because sides would rather stonewall each other than actually work and get their job done. That's my point. Bearded CB. Oh yeah, she is pissed. Needless to say, she and I don't vote for the same person. The 2016 election. Hashtag Hillary for prison.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I didn't vote for either of them. I didn't want to see either of them in office, to be honest.
Hey, Bearded CB, here's a special moment in time for your wife. Hey, look at that chick's tits.
Hey, I picked her out.
He picked her. Bearded CB, you can tell your wife he's responsible for this moment in time, but I am still happy to be grabbing him by the pussy. I don't even know what that would be like.
What's that?
To this moment in time, I have never had a relationship, a significant other, even the ex. I have to give credit at this. Fuck, I don't even know if I can even say this. Even she politically aligned with my thoughts at the time. I don't know anymore. I mean, obviously, if the supreme evil ran for office, she'd vote for him, regardless of what party. But yeah, I know several people. Bearded CB, I don't mean to foreshadow anything, but I know several people that had difference in political views, and it just didn't work out. So, now, I'm going to give you some advice. You probably don't want to take it at this moment in time, but if I would have gotten rid of my ex-wife when I first wanted to, I would already be out of prison. I'm just saying. Jolson, I think we should have a no-party system. Just my thoughts. A lot less people will vote because without the labels, they will be forced to research the candidates and not be lazy some bitches.
Hold on, what? I think we should have no... I'm not going to say that's a bad idea. Fuck, half the time I want the Green Party, to be honest, but there's only one reason for that.
And a little bit of evidence is in the title.
You know what, Eric? That's one good thing about you. You're good at reading between the lines, man.
Hey, all of a sudden I'm for the Green Party.
Yeah, you know what? Here you go. Here you go. Cheers to that, my friend. Cheers to that. You poured this one. Don't look at me like that.
I have only had breakfast today, and then
Well,
the Bloody Mary that you bought me. Oh, I looked at that plate and went, "What the fuck is she thinking? Is this an entire arsenal of dead chickens?"
Ooh.
Oh, you lost your harmonica?
Finally came up.
Jolson, Alpha Kenny body. Jolson.
I gotta put that down.
Oh my God! Look, you had a whole bunch of comments on this one. Oh, here, actually, the comment is you. Everything is better when I am not here. Oh, I see how it is. You must use me for my monkey butt.
That's like the second comment about that.
Well, if that's not really you, then why should I
Oh,
read
that
this?
is funny, because that's what I say. Thanks, boss.
Bearded CB. Yeah, Apocalypse 1 and 2 made it interesting for the little guy. Before that shit, I did a vid on a local whiskey, was demonetized for inappropriate content, but at the same time, Tipsy Bartender was still making about $1,000 per each of his vids. Jeez, of course Google is all about every creator bullshit. Yeah. How many of you actually, when you get an email about the Creator Studio, do anything but delete it like I do? Oh, look, here's one from you. Thanks, boss, for not hating me. Could you put that in writing? I have a hard time believing that we're with this knife in my back. More beer for you. Smile money. Two-party system. I could, basically, you could go on for hours. I did.
I could go on for hours. Let's simply try an excuse you can come up with a compromise that restricts the Second Amendment that you would agree to, and that Nancy Pelosi would accept.
As long as the Second Amendment is in there, I'm okay with it.
I say fuck both the parties. They're not helping us right now, that's for sure.
Douglas Walther, was that a Trump yarmulke? Yeah. I don't know who sent this to me.
You know what? I'm feeling pretty badass. Mine's leather, yo.
I'm super...
But mine's 2020. I'm guessing this is like some Asian shit for Trump. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. 2020?
Maybe that's Jewish. I don't know how you'd find out right now.
I don't know either.
I've been told, though, hey Google, how do you say I love your breasts in Italian?
In Italian, that's
Amo il tuo seno.
I've been told they added all these foreign... Hey Google, how do you say in no, never mind, scratch it. Fuck you. Hey Google, how do you say in Chinese, I want to see your camel toe?
in Chinese China, you would say
我想看看你的骆驼脚趾。
So, Google, in Chinese, how do you say I have a small penis?
In Chinese China, that's
小阴茎。
Oh, I'm gonna have to use that one. Oh, I'm lying, ask about the big one, but you know, we know I'm packing some small heat over here.
Hey Google, in Chinese, how do you say, "Do you want me to stick my huge penis in your butt"?
Oh, that's gonna be a long one.
In Chinese China, you would say,
你想让我把我的巨大阴茎贴在你的屁股上吗？
I'm just gonna have to remember the inchi. The
Hey Google, what is Chinese for small penis?
in Chinese China, that's
小阴茎。
小阴茎，
Chinese.
小阴茎。
Oh my God. Stephen Hobson led.
Tanqueray vomit. Jeez, that's what I looked at and I'm like, I could drink that.
See, I have to openly admit, this is how I think you should. I could be wrong. This is how you determine if you're an alcoholic.
I could drink any one of them, but I tell you what, stay the fuck away from me if it's any of the vodkas.
For me, and there's been 4 bottles sitting back there on a day where I was like, I fucking give up. I cannot drink rum, spiced or that
Yep.
fucking Sailor Jerry shit.
Tequila? That's tequila. Durango, that's tequila.
Well, then she bought the wrong fucking thing. This was supposed to be No, she did buy the wrong thing. This was supposed to be something else. I'm going to have to look because I'm going to have to pick it up.
I'm telling you, I know my alcohol is Durango. That's tequila.
Okay, we got gin.
Yep, I'll drink gin.
I won't.
Gin goes good with ginger ale, man. I call them gin-gins. Not to be racist, but...
And Sambuca.
I'm not a big fan of the Sambuca, because that tastes like the black licorice, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, I've had it, but I'm not a fan. I mean, I can drink them all, they're fine. The only thing is the vodka, that'll make me go snaky as hell, man. I'll be putting out some live rounds down here in the basement, getting all pissed off.
I got to check her recipe. We were actually looking for something else when she grabbed that because we did not need. I already had that covered.
And that's way better tequila anyways. The Durango's not that good.
For $32?
That's a great deal.
Fuck.
I would have bought 3 of them.
The bottle even looks ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't want to eat a snake out though.
Yeah, fuck, don't give me any vodka.
I'm
serious, like, you know, people, they do act different on different stuff.
Oh no,
I'm telling you, my dad is a huge alcoholic. Vodka was his thing, and he's always snaky, but he's always drinking vodka. Fuck, I learned that a couple times. Drink vodka, holy fuck, we're going to have an argument, and then I'm going to get fucking major salty. Don't drink vodka, Matt. I'm good on anything else.
Now, I probably shouldn't say this on social networking. For me, my ex-wife always used to buy vodka because I would get lovey-dovey on vodka, but on whiskey I would fucking snake out. But it must have had something to do with the woman, because now I can honestly say it doesn't matter what I drink. It was a completely different thing back when I was married to her. Yeah. And seriously, I could do a couple shots of whiskey and come home and redecorate the house in lead. Vodka? Hey, I love you, man.
That's tequila, man. Tequila makes the clothes fall off.
But I can't do gin. My mom...
I never used to like it. No, I never used to like it, but I'm telling you, I tried it with ginger ale and gin. Like I said, I call them gin-gins. And
I'm willing to try it, though.
It's pretty smooth that way.
Stephen Hobson led again. I like Matt, though. He's the type I can see myself having a few beers with.
Thanks, Hopin led.
Him and his wife and his son have actually been up here, and Steve is part of my family. He's a good guy. And so, look, you had a conversation with him.
Because you like to have 2-person beer reviews. Eric just got insecure and makes me call him the boss. I want to know who the hell did this, man. It's cracking me up good. Man Cave Matt Brett. Shit, you need to come off camera with a king hat and a scepter and make air be your bitch. Pour your beer and have your throne ready. Oh,
okay.
shit.
If this is not you, I'm only leaving this shit on here right now because it's actually remotely funny.
It's not me, man.
If it turns snaky, they're gonna be blocked. It's probably fucking Chuck.
Hops in there. He got pissy when somebody sent me a package. Eric fears that I'll take away all his female viewers.
Oh my god. I think I just snorted right there. Gunwild, the Democrats just want to be in control. Of course, they will be against anything the Republicans want.
They're both against each other, it seems like.
Gunwild, I want to try Boondockers badly. I just can't bring myself to spend $15 on shipping for a $4 bottle of sauce. I agree. Poco Loco got their site up and running last... Gunwild, let me see what I can do.
Is it... why is it so much for shipping, though? I mean...
Well, Poco Loco, I hold you responsible for this. He's just like, let me know if the site works. So I ordered a bottle of each. Mm-hmm. I realized after the fact that it was $4 for the first bottle, $4 for the second bottle. I'm at $8. Mm. $15 for shipping. Well, if I would have ordered like 10 bottles,
is that just through the site or what?
I don't know. I've got to talk to somebody. I'm hoping maybe I can intercept them before they ship it, because if they're going to charge me $15 and I can have them throw in more bottles,
yeah,
then I will.
Yeah.
But Big Jeff, let me get something out to you. Jeff, I'll get something out to you. Remind me of this, and I'll talk to Steven myself. Gunwild, Matt, you need to have the thick skin to hang with this crowd, buddy. Don't be a snowflake. It's kind of hard when it turns out you're that the non-you is the one commenting.
Well, we learned in school that bullying people is wrong. In fact, I think it is illegal in California. I believe that's why people go postal, actually.
Well, whoever this
Man cave threat.
whoever he is at least it's not like total douchebag.
Well, the Cali snowflakes are special breed, and apparently they are in Minnesota as well.
Well, yeah. Our liberalism is actually starting to get out of control here. Jeff, again, I believe YouTube changed their policy and will not monetize a channel unless you have at least 1,000 subs. That, I believe, is true. I know Ed got demonetized because he hadn't reached 1,000 subs. It was a sub count and it was a views per video thing. Well, how do you ever get anywhere if that's the way they're going to treat you? Bearded CB, speaking of internet prostate exams, never mind. I will not monetize a channel unless you have at least 1,000 subs. Oh, sorry, I'm reading too.
You already read that.
Just be glad you don't live in Illinois with the social media thing.
I don't know about that.
I will never live in Illinois. First of all, I've had the opportunity, Christopher, along with company. I would love to go into business with you, my friend, but to move to fucking Wisconsin?
Ooh, I wouldn't do that for $1 million.
No. Gunwild, no fruit in a beer, needs more coriander. Unsubbed. Bearded CB, well, whenever I get a chance to make it up that way, might have to see if I can pick up handle of scotch from Coastal for the channel.
Costco. You cheap fucker. Going to Costco for whiskey.
Yeah, well, it's a little different than... I remember the first time I was actually in fucking Chicago. We went to, I don't remember the name of the grocery store. And it was like, we're walking in, and I'm looking to my left, and I'm like...
Damn. You got the hookup on the booze.
Fucking liquor store. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, that's kind of like Sam's Club. I mean, they have some decent deals on occasion, but that's if you're getting like big bottles.
Yeah, there's this, again, mass quantity shit. Smart Money, I will limit my comments so your reading workload is reduced. Unbelievable. Oops.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
stumped
That's
that
because
down.
he's probably talking for me now. He's the fucking dirty intruder that put me up.
Well, knowing Smile Money as well as I do, I can guarantee you he would be the last person to create at
Really?
least create a channel.
Really?
Yeah, I no. He's one of those guys where he's just like, I'm gonna speak it real, and you can either A, be my friend, or B, be my enemy. Smile Money. I'm not saying I'm Smile Money. I'm not saying you're heartless. I'm just saying he
speaks his points of view.
Exactly. Pre-dawn death, Jeremy. Now that is how you drink a beer, a fruit beer. I see there's 2 things in spam, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to figure out what those are. Oh, one of them is you.
Hops and lead. Matt is correcting you like you're his 92-year-old grandma, and he's trying to explain instructions for your new iPhone to you while you're reading along best you can because you're deaf and blind. I gotta disagree with you there. My grandpa still beats me with a ruler when she finds out that I've been using an iPad to search porn.
Do you have an iPad?
No. Quality time with your subscribers. Well, I see how it is. I'm just your boy toy. You said you'd make me a YouTube star.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? For whoever's giving me a hard time about trying to reach 1 million subscribers or 1 million views, shit, I don't even have to do nothing and I'm at 10.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. This shit's easy.
You got 10 subs and you didn't even do anything. Okay, right now I will hit the refresh button one more time. Of course, we have to go to the 2.
We were really sipping. You know what? We've been sipping and been talking a lot because we're at 1 hour and 16. But we're milking this bad boy. Yeah, because you just fucking chugged it. You were just about where I was too.
Hey, did you see this cool 1911 I picked up?
Honestly, I don't care if we're on video or not. You keep putting that in my face, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the shin so hard. Glad you find that hysterical.
No, not at all. Now, here's what I don't understand. Here's a technical thing.
What's that?
This battle box showed up today.
Yeah, on a Sunday.
I thought battle box was USPS. The only thing that shows up on a Sunday here is Amazon.
I don't know, man. I really couldn't tell you.
I've only got this one, so I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go back and replenish my Two-Hearted Ale Club, but we are now officially in the Two-Hearted Ale Club.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Hey, by the way, question for you. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To buy a Desert Eagle before Matt could.
No, so Matt could get a sip before you could. Yeah.
Johnny Three Prongs, troublemaker himself. Please add me to the I Heart Club. Or sorry, it should be the Two-Hearted Ale Club. As a big fan of the B&E reviews. Cheers. I know I've subbed your channel, right? What? Sorry, Johnny. Sorry. Okay. I apologize. I thought I had already subbed that channel. Because unlike some people, and I don't give a fuck what you think, unlike some people, the Johnny Three Prongs channel is fucking funny as shit. If you don't think it's funny, it's because you may be another person I know that are off your meds. Gunwild, it must be the Two-Hearted Ale Club time. Cheers, all.
Man, he's good. He seems... That was 46 minutes ago. He seems to know his shit.
No, here's where the proof would be. Now I know you are not lying. You commented while we were here.
I could have told you that.
I know I could tell. Because you've got this look in your face.
Shit, I'm a star and I ain't even trying. I'm fine with it.
Wow, you put up a comment without... You must be like...
Dude, I can pocket that without even looking. I'm so good at texting.
Hey, you want some of this?
Ooh, what is that? Chili powder or something? Or not chili powder, but I'm guessing some...
Reaper.
I was gonna say I'm guessing some crazy shit. I'm not gonna try to take a big sniff because that shit goes up my nostrils. It's gonna fucking kill me. Ooh, it smells strong as fuck.
That's from Mark. He says this next batch is going to even be more killer.
Chop up a fucking line of that, let me tell you what. You're going to have clean nostrils for a month, and you're going to be puking for days.
Smile Money, 200 Ale Club. Hi. Hi. Oh, here we go. Look. Now, how did I get in the 200 Ale Club? How did you?
Maybe it was Bearded CB. See, I was thinking Smile Money because he's been around where my comments are. But the other one is Bearded CB that's around a lot of my comments.
See, Smile Money was 40 minutes ago. This was only 12 minutes ago.
And this was 5, which make a 7-minute difference.
Bearded CB, 200 Ale Time. Hi, Matt.
You know what? I don't fucking know who it is, but someone's playing.
Well, anybody watching this, obviously, this was 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago from right now.
You know what? I don't even care, because so far what they've said has been kind of comical, and for the most part, it's maybe something I'd say.
And it hasn't been mean.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking...
No, they even called you boss. So, I mean, they got to be paying attention.
Whoever has made a channel in your name...
They're keeping it real for me.
At least it's not total assholeness.
Yep. All they gotta do is give me the log information so I can be real.
And change the title.
Start throwing out some bullshit. It's not me, I swear.
See, I have to admit one thing that you will appreciate. When I saw the channel name,
yeah,
I was like, he wouldn't pick that as a name.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be somebody a bit older calling me a brat.
Or
unless they're just trying to like rhyme.
But brat could be an acronym. Beer reviewer, asshole, technician. beer reviews.
Beer reviewer at, what's your name? Well, Eric. What kind of tea?
BandEBrewReviews or Ebomi, so that doesn't work. Beer reviewer, ass and tits. I don't. See, it's all capitalized.
Maybe it was you. No, you've been down here fucking being.
See, yeah,
I've listening the whole time.
No.
Oh, you got Steve up there, or your wife up there, doing some funny business.
No, I'm not trying to pin something on somebody. Christine would never do this because I'm the one that built her channel. She has a hard enough time turning her phone on.
To be honest, I'm just saying that. I don't think
Steve on the other hand.
I don't think Steve would be smart enough to do that. You'd have to set it up for him, so you'd have to be involved in it.
Well, he started his own channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that smart.
Oh, if he sees this. Brat. It's all. It's all capitalized.
Every time I see him now, all I can think about, these peanuts, they sound delicious. I could eat these all day. Off screen.
Oh yeah, because he got the hot. See, it's all capitalized. I'm thinking it's an acronym for something. Somebody.
No, he was trying to highlight that I'm a brat because I'm a young whippersnapper. That's my thought.
Beer review alternative twat. Oh my god.
You know what? One day we'll probably find out, but I'm not going to stay here and guess all day.
Okay, well, I hit the refresh button. Bearded CB, you stand as the 200 ale time. Hi,
Hey,
Matt.
you know what? I appreciate that, but don't remember the big dog in town here. Eric does a mighty fine job at his show, and I'm to be honest, I'm blessed that he has me over here for all the fun times and stupid bullshit that we have.
What brew review did they get that from?
I don't know. It's a recent one because it looked like I was wearing. No,
You're wearing a cap.
Yeah.
A baseball.
Yeah, it was one of the recent ones because that looks tan. So that's a Quicksilver. I was doing that. That was in the last 2 reviews. I guarantee it. One of the last 2 reviews.
23 prongs. Well, at this point in time, we're already so fucking far over. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. What were you wearing in the? Ooh, nice tits.
Yeah, you go in the beginning. I took my hat off at some point. Nope, wasn't that one.
21st century.
Wasn't there for that.
You weren't there for that one. Widowmaker.
That's what it was, I bet.
Oh, she's so slutty.
That's your porn star.
Oh, I love her though.
No, it wasn't
No?
that one either.
God damn it. Shadow figures.
No, I don't think I was there for.
Resilience.
No, I was. Yeah, I was there for Resilience. There's your porn star again.
Same girl.
one.
No. Oh, Nevada. Hang on. This could maybe suspected spam. Hello? Yeah, this is Joseph.
Hi, Joseph. This is Shari. I'm a VIP host in Las Vegas. Happy Sunday.
Hey,
Yeah.
what size
Yeah.
is your bra? Cause you sound good.
Hi there. Yes, I'm calling to invite you and a guest to Las Vegas for 4 days and 3 nights in one of our luxury hotels. Do you like Las Vegas?
Oh, I have never been to Las Vegas, but I used to be dating a hooker, and she used to work there. She said it's the best place.
It is. Well, you know what, Joseph? Everybody should experience Vegas at least once in their life. And today we have an incredible promotion for you. You want to hear about it?
Sure.
About 1 minute. Okay. So it's 4 days and 3 nights at one of our luxury hotels in Las Vegas. You have 15 hotels to choose from. You have up to a year and a half to use it. And there's no blackout days. This is one of the best parts of this. No blackout days. You can come anytime. You can come during holidays, weekends, 4th of July, New Year's Eve, when all the hotels are super expensive, and you'll have yours already secured with this package. We're giving you dinner and a show for 2 at the world-famous Planet Hollywood. And the dinner is at the Pampas Brazilian Steakhouse, which is an award-winning restaurant. They've been voted having some of the best steaks in Vegas and great seafood as well. And in addition, an extra $100 dining card.
Hey, I mean the food and the accommodations are fine, but what about getting laid?
Well, first of all, there is a Las Vegas discount card that we're going to provide you with. I was told that you can use that at some of the strip clubs. Get discount. You get up to 50% discount. It's unlimited. You get astronomical savings with that.
I'd rather you just meet me at my hotel room.
Well, that's something you have to discuss with them.
No, I want to discuss that with you.
First. What's that?
I'm trying to discuss that with you.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not my line of work.
I don't know if this is the greatest offer then.
Well, I haven't finished.
You haven't finished? I haven't either. I'm trying to.
Once you arrive in Vegas, you're going to receive a $1,000 travel credit that you can use at the Hilton, Marriott, and Wyndham hotels worldwide. Everything I just mentioned to you is only $399, and you can bring up to 4 people. And I have some bonuses and upgrades that I can offer you today, too, if you want to reserve your package today. So what do you think?
I'm good, man. I can get tickets for $200.
So tickets to what?
I can get round-trip tickets, $200.
What tickets for $200?
For Vegas. Fuck, hotel room. I ain't even gonna be sleeping. I don't need no hotel room.
Well, you're talking about airline tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's perfect. So you get your airline ticket for $200. You have this package for $399 with the shows and their hotel and food.
Oh, I don't need I don't need all that extra stuff. I mean, you go there. There's gonna be shows everywhere.
What about the $1,000 travel credit? Don't you want the $1,000 travel credit that you can use at the Hilton, Marriott, and Wyndham hotels around worldwide?
Only if it
travel.
Only if it brings you to my hotel room. I'll give you the $1,000. I'll give you the $1,000 bonus.
Yeah, well, you can work that out with someone else once you get here. But you got to get here. You know, you have to get here. So you're not coming.
Are you in Vegas? Are you in Vegas right now?
Yes, I am.
That's not what the phone number says.
Well, it's on the computer. That's why.
Oh, so you're spamming us.
No, because you're in our database. See, you're VIP in our database.
Why? Why the hell would I be a VIP in your database if I've never been there?
Because you probably.
So what you're saying is you spammed us.
You probably stayed at the Hilton, the Marriott, or Wyndham, one of our hotels. That's why. Have you ever stayed at a Hilton hotel?
Only when I was with Paris.
Pardon?
Only when I was with Paris and she paid. None of that would have been on my card.
Okay. So are you interested in this package or not?
Nope, not unless you're involved. Not unless you're involved.
I'm involved in selling it to you.
Oh, no.
I'm offering you this spectacular promotion.
I want to see your spectacular body on top of me in the hotel room. Otherwise, we're good.
Okay, well, you have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
God.
That's how I deal with spammers.
Keep them on the line as long as possible.
They can't hang up on you. They can't hang up on you. Sorry if you guys didn't enjoy that. I was having a little bit of fun.
I took an opportunity to put all the guns away. So, okay, guys.
Forgot that.
Oh, yeah. This is really sweet.
You may want to put that away too.
Oh, Joey. Yeah, we don't really have anything to review. I mean, what did you think of that? I've already reviewed it.
Fuck, I should have reviewed it before I had this. I would say it's probably an 8.
Unsubbed.
Well, shit, I'm sorry. Actually, it was strong. And it was smooth for how strong it was. I just, I wouldn't say it was anything that jumped out at me, to be honest. Yeah, you can give me the finger, whatever. No. It really didn't... Oh, that, yeah. Honestly, this last one, it just really didn't... It didn't tickle my fancy with any of the flavors or anything. Like, would I drink it? Is it going to get me drunk? Fuck yeah. Did it really jump out at me, though, with flavors that I enjoyed or picked up on? No, it just kind of really felt like a heavier stout. That was about it, to be honest. Would I drink it again? Hell yeah. It's just, like I said, it's nothing that really jumped out in front of me.
No, I don't know why, but to be totally honest, and not sound like I'm agreeing with you, the last one that I had with Joey, it seemed like it was much more heavier bodied. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. In 1 year, can it go a little bit more flat? No, I'll give you credit for what you're saying. I'm not going to knock that at all. It seemed like if I was to have told you about the bottle that me and Joey opened, if you were to slosh it around the glass, it would like take forever to come down.
You've already did tell me that.
And this just seemed kind of watery. I don't.
Well, yeah, watery with chunks floating around. It looked like fucking chunks of sawdust or some shit.
That actually is not that's actually not unusual.
But no, I'm alright with that. Actually, it wasn't chunky at all. I didn't taste no chunks or nothing.
They use holy water in it.
Do they?
Yeah. See.
Man, I am
and the
probably
chunks,
really
The chunks that you saw are actually pieces of vampire killing states.
I'm probably going to hell.
Well, no, if you didn't burst in the flames, you're good.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you guys on the next show.
Oh, I agree with him. For whatever reason, that particular bottle.
You just looked at me like, what the fuck, when I said 8. Jesus Christ.